All right, folks, here we are. It's happy hour. Nope, no drinks, no booze, no discounts, just me. Isn't it fun? Hey, chicken, aka Kathy. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Shannon. Look at that. 3 quality people rolled in the room. I love it. Hey, Cody, how are you? Here we are. I call it happy hour because for some people, it's happy. Why can't a live stream be happy? It can be. It's like we were going up. Thank you, chicken. I love it. This is actually part of an ensemble with the shirt, but I chose to be risque right now. The necklace was lady at the flea market. I bought some from her, and a couple she gave me. She's very awesome. But it's like we were growing up. We had TV shows that made us happy. Happy Days, Little House on the Prairie, Dukes of Hazzard. Those were not depressing shows. They made us happy. Hi, Colette. Yes, Chrysler, we do. That's a fact. And you know what? Why can't a live stream be just like the good old days of TV? Yeah, Shannon. They don't make shows like that anymore, do they? I don't do Lent, Papa. And how are you? They just don't make them. Little House on the Prairie, they were clean. They were good. You didn't have to shield your kids from it. That's good, Papa. And it makes me happy to hear you guys' feedback saying that you look forward to chat. I know I can be intense. And I keep it real. But it warms my heart to know that people enjoy coming to this. That's the fun part. I never saw that one, Steve. I think when I was really in the TV era, well, the early 90s, Steve Urkel, Family Matters, Boy Meets World. Any of you remember Saved by the Bell? But I'm thinking of Knight Rider, Dukes of Hazzard, back further than that, Chips, 1 Adam 12, Emergency Plus 4, Flipper, Gentleman. Lent, I believe, yes, Michael Landon. Well, thank you for that, chicken. Lent, I believe, it's Catholic. It's where you're supposed to give up something for a period of time. Well, hello, Mr. E-Rock. And look who else is in the room. Colette is here, folks, with bells on her toe. Colette, let me tell you what happened today to bring you up to speed. This is absolutely a beautiful thing. I'm being a little bit sadistic, but the new woman that started, she was up on the forklift in the other warehouse. And her and Clown went down there because he'll come up and say, hey, I need you to get stuff on the forklift for me. And she was had the forklift up high, and he's running his mouth at her. She's certified, and he's running his mouth. She isn't moving fast enough, and he's talking smack to her. She's 50% Puerto Rican, and she's Dominican Republic, and she cussed him out. Said, look, you can shut your effing mouth and you can get away from me because I'm trying to help you get your stuff, and you don't know how to drive this, and you don't know how to operate it, and you will not talk to me that way. And he kept heckling and jeckling her. She left the forks at the top of the pellet rack, left the engine running, got off it, and started to walk out. And he ran in there and jumped in the truck, tore through the property on 2 wheels. And she said, you flip this truck. After I get to the hospital, I will come back and I will kill you. And it got ugly. He said, I'm a grown man. You ain't no grown man. You're a child. All the stuff you do. Now I see what Mike's talking about. You're an idiot. And it got nasty. And she came back to the pack table and told me, I said, oh, bye. And the supervisor come out, what's going on? I said, you can talk to her. And he was in the office for several minutes. And I said later on to my supervisor, I said, so how much longer is this crap going to go on? He said, Mike, it's only been 3 days. I said, well, I just want to make sure this isn't going to turn into an ongoing. He goes, it isn't, Mike, but we got to follow protocol. I said, well, you already know what she did to her. I said, you know I wasn't making any of that up. Yep. So now you weren't just effing with me. Now you're screwing not only with a woman, but a dual ethnicity. That's a no-no in America. Everybody knows if you're in a workplace and you're messing with a woman, but then she happens to be black or a different ethnicity, oh, you get the Gold Star Award for having a target on your back. I'm like, oh, keep doing it, you slime ball. Because now we're all going to celebrate you're leaving. There is. Hey, Christ follower, how are you? So, yeah, I'm so tired of that. I really don't want it. And Ricky came up with a good idea. You should get a body cam, but I'm not going to pay $50. You know, it's stupid. I had a good talk with a black man that works there, and I did talk to him. I got there early this morning, and he's a man I respect. He runs the freight on what goes out on pallets and goes overseas, and I just said, I need to talk to you. And he said, no, I saw you tell him off yesterday. He said, that's your boundary. So what I'm going to tell you is he said, don't deal with him. I said, well, I've tried that. And he goes, no, I know what's going on. He says, I don't know why he doesn't knock that off. And he says, you keep doing what you're doing. He said, I'm going to talk to the supervisor about it because I see what's going on. And he said, there's a bunch of crap. And I appreciate that he didn't take the color side. And he knew there's another guy who runs the shipping, doing all the weight and the postage and the freight costs. I had a talk with him today. I said, I really appreciate the fact you're objective. He goes, I don't stand up for somebody just because they're black, man. He said, I'm getting tired of his BS, and I've told the supervisor that. And I said, that's awesome. He said, the supervisor told me the same thing. He's not going to be here long. So that's good. Hey, Ricky. It's stupid, Colette. I'm a good worker. And even the supervisor said in front of other people, Mike, you're my star employee. And I want to say, are you sure about that? But I'm getting hope. Get his clown butt out of there. And then she came to me several times after that happened and said, man, I put my pick ticket on the back counter, and he comes over and he goes, what's this? She goes, I looked at him and said, you can put that down and you can stop touching my stuff for number one. And don't worry, you don't need to ask me. If I put something back there, leave it the F alone. Man, people just got to disrespect. No, you're disrespect. I said, he did that stuff to me every day back there. Now he's doing it to you. She went off on him. See, if I do that, I'm going to get in trouble. She cussed him out. Hey, Adam, can I give you a friendly unifinger salute? You're a coward. Don't hide him yet. Let's see if this little clown has something to say. E-Rock, thanks for deleting his message. What an idiot. Comes in here and says, STFU. Ooh, you're so tough. You're so tough. I wonder if that's Andrew again. They are, Colette. They are. It's so stupid. As a white guy, I have to watch what I say because it's a woke world and they cater to and tread very carefully around that one group of people over there. Because, you know, everybody's racist and they're the poor victims. They're dishing out so much crap, it's not even funny. Hey, Fred Hinkle. Where'd that little boy go that said STFU? He doesn't have anything to say, huh? Did the chat freeze up? It did. I hate it when it does that. And it's stupid. I go to work. I don't deal with this stuff. And he kept acting like a butt all day long. Hey, I'm all right, Christ follower. I got an itchy hide finger. I don't hide him yet. Let's see if the clown comes back. Played ding dong ditch and ran away. I love it when people mouth off on the internet. There's so many of them. They breed like rabbits. Living in mama's basement, thinking that they're big, bad, and probably 10 years old. It's a race between you and E-Rock, Colette. I remember when Bob first came in, he felt like he was on the tail end of a helicopter. He was in chat one day on their way to Duke to get operated on. And, oh my gosh, his wife was going around mountain curves. He said, I feel like I'm on the tail end of a gunner barely holding on, trying to keep up. I remember when I first started this channel, people were getting thrown out of the room in their shiploads. Man, they came on here like flies. So it's way better. Way better. It does, Stephen. It does, but it's not near as much as it is. Because when you put them on Hive, that's another person gone. They can't comment anymore unless they make a new ID. Like Andrew, he just sits there. He's got a factory of name makers. I ought to get him a Snoopy snow cone name maker machine. I want to see Kathy's farm someday. That would be so cool. She lives in a pretty spot. A good amount of dirt. I gotta wash I tried to eat my dinner before I went live, and I did give Mr. E-Rock a call. We like to talk about our respective workplaces and the wonderful racial roller coaster crap that we both have to deal with. And it's true, workplaces are catering to the bad guys. You know, when I was growing up, and for a lot of time, people that were hard workers were rewarded, and I get rewarded. I do. But I've also had to take a lot of crap, and it's stupid. And Colette, in answer to your question, it's not easy for me to get a job here. The employment agencies favor blacks, and that's all they're sending out. One of the employment agencies, Snelling, which is local here, they're only sending black people. And there's some unwritten rule out there that races, ethnicity gets moved to the front of the line. It has nothing to do with qualifications or anything else. It's very sad. You know, we heard that, we had all that rash of plane crashes last year with DEI hire, and that's a reality. That's reality. Where the heck did STFU go? He must have cried and called Mommy. Somebody said something mean to me. Colette, I didn't know you had a farm. You never told me you had a farm, girl. Colette and a farm. I want to know why they only have kangaroos and koalas and all those kind of animals in Australia, and none of them made it to New Zealand on their own. Of course, that's a heck of a swim. Your screen went dark. It's not a technical difficulty. I'm going back to my room. My little nightstand lamp fell over and broke the other day. That depressed me. My little space heater went boobs up. That thing lasted a long time. That was a $20 metal cased heater. I don't buy them plastic things. Those are nothing but a fire hazard. But the switch is what goes bad in those. They get hot and then they start to get stiff and don't turn off, and then it started sizzling the other day. I said, all right, that's it. 10 acres, wow. Oh, Christ follower, I did answer you. I answered you. I said, hey, Christ follower, can you hear me? I did say it back then. Somebody, I'm sure, heard me say it. Oh, gosh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, good, you can hear me. Wow, pigs. I love piggies. I love pigs. It's okay, Christ, you're not under any punishment here. Pigs, goats, I love goats. Sheep, I've never got to play with the sheep. Cows are cool. Hello, Krebs. Oh my gosh. That's just when I wish I just had the money to just quit my job. I'd do live videos with Colette, live videos with Chicken, E-Rock, every one of you. That would be fun. That would absolutely be a rush. I would do that. Because a lot of YouTube artists are about them. I want to bring my fans on the screen, spotlight their life, spotlight their world. That would add so much dimension to the channel. What is kune kune? Krebs, I don't play it, but that's funny. You can't win if you don't play. Well, you can't lose if you don't play either, so. It's a pig. Oh. Monkey, I didn't even see what you wrote. When did you write something? I just now see you. Am I scared to answer you? I don't even see any messages from you when I was scrolling back. Message retracted. Let's see, who's Monkey? Who is Monkey? Joined 15 years ago, 42 subs. Kuni Kuni is a pig? I saw that. Oh. What are those, trying to think of the animals that are, what are those animals called? Koopa, what are they called? Something beras. They're 4-footed little things, but they're fairly big. I forgot what they're called. Pachypara or something. What are those things called? Sorry, Papa. Oh, Wesley, I'm a little bit odd, but I'm sane. I'm just different. Maybe a little eccentric. I don't know. Yes, and I need to figure out how to do it, but I have to do it before I go live. I wish I could like pull somebody in now. Capybara, thank you. Capybara. Thank you, Wesley. I don't this morning I really did a live just being honest. And it was freeing. I said the other day, I actually said it today. I work on the island of misfit toys. You know what? And that's almost every workplace now. None of these people. Monkey, I saw your message. Can you hear me? Monkey. Monkey. Monkey VR. All right. I'm testing. I don't know if you were a troll or a bot. I remember in Yahoo Chat, it filled the room with bots. Monkey, where are you from? Monkey. Mexico. ¿Dónde está en México? Chihuahua. Where in Mexico? What place? Lag. Yep. You from UK Liverpool, Wesley. That's awesome. Oh. Usually I yawn when Ricky comes in because his name is Ricky Yawn. I can put myself in timeout and hide myself from channel, but other mods I can only block personally and nothing else. Strange. That's funny. So mods cannot block other mods. I'm glad you're doing better, Colette. And thanks for caring about my situation. I can fold myself into a pretzel. Krebs, really? I can make my tongue like a taco. Can you make your tongue like a taco? Can you touch your nose? Gross. I look like Ellen DeGeneres. Now that's an insult, Hams. Come on now, be nice. Ellen is gross. I come with many. Do you come with cheese? Ham sandwich. Somebody said I look like a lesbian. I took that as a compliment. I wish I was a lesbian in real life. I wish I was a girl and a lesbian and I could enjoy all the beautiful women I want. Nobody'd have any issue with that. It'd be easier for me to be a lesbian and get a date with a hot woman than it is for me to be just the guy that I am. Hello, but why? No, I don't think I look like one, but somebody called me that and I said, thank you, appreciate it. Somebody else called me a stud, which is another name for a pole-type lesbian. I said, thank you. I think that my masculinity shows. But I like to be somewhat androgynous. I had a good day. I mean, I'm waiting for them to terminate somebody. My day will go much better. Look at you leaning over here, girl. What are you doing? Look at this. Look at her. I did not put her that way. She's leaning all the way to the right. That's good. Better than the left. What are you grinning about? You looking at something over there. What do you see? Look, she's staring at something over there. Hey, Dave, how are you? I love all the people that come from UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. I love that about this channel. We get, to me, the best countries. David Bowie was rather interesting. I mean, he definitely had some colorful life, shall we say. I got you, Wesley. Spent day with convicted murderer police. I help these people make better choices. So you work on the criminal. You're a police officer? Who said the same thing? Who we talking about? Hello, but why? Who said? Oh, preferred no. I know. Irish is good. Liverpool. Every time I see the name Liverpool, I think of the stern section of the Titanic. Titanic, Liverpool. That is so haunting. Mr. Erock, I wanted to tell you in the room something. I actually did not look this up. It just came through the feed. Did you know the skin on your lips? This is bad. Ladies, listen up since y'all like crazy facts. The skin on your lips is the same skin that's on the end of your intestine, your butthole. Did you know that? Somebody told me that. I said, oh, that's really nice to know. So I have lips at the back of my butt, lips here. Nice. Thomas, that sucks. And you shouldn't have to be that way. Corned beef and cabbage. Now that sounds good. Colette, I don't even know what you look like. Will I ever know what you look like? Mystery rock, pretty much. You knew that, Colette? Yeah, the only problem is when somebody tells me something like that, and your mind just kind of goes, wow, every time I look at my lips, I think, okay, that's what my butt looks like. Oh, what did Gerald say? I missed that one. Gerald being rude. And thank you in advance, Colette. Yeah, Wesley, the workplace is interesting. It varies from one to another. We have extremism. If you work downtown Denver and you tell a coworker in one of the office buildings that she looks nice, that could land you in HR. But then you work where I work, and a guy's just harassing and being rude and not following instructions. Que sera, sera. It's a minefield in this country. Minefield. Spamming BS. Ah, thank you. Blob, I don't want to go to bed yet. You know what? And Wesley, I know that. I heard about the police and what's going on in London. It's very sad. It bothers me. I wouldn't go to London just for that alone. Why is it our own Caucasian race seems to be committing cultural suicide? Why are they doing that? King Tut wrote, "What the hell?" King Tut, are you saved from hell? Not in the chat. The comments that they leave on other videos pull up at the top of my screen. Nikki! How are you, Nikki? Fantasy white girl. Yeah. What do I need to be guilty for? I didn't do anything to the blacks. Ever. But I've sure gotten my share of harassment from them. Not all, but a good many. Sleepy! Hey, up like Trump, how are you? We're not just happy unless we're destroying something. Isn't that the truth? Ah, they shipped out your crappy manager. That's awesome. Let's hear it for Blob people. You got a break from an idiot. Chicken, are you still in here? Hi, Miranda Lee. Born under a bad sign. Oh, chickens, thanks for coming in the room. You have a good night, Kathy. Thank you for coming. Good. Clean them up and haul them out, Nikki. Farm things. Jay, thank you. And I know that we're not alone. Thank you, chicken. She told me I could call her chicken. Her name is Kathy Joe. It's weird calling a woman, hey, chicken. I knew a young dispatcher at Denver schools, Monica, out in Colorado, and she has a boyfriend. I can't remember what she calls him, but he calls her butt face. They have these cute put down terms for, hey, butt face. I'm like, wow, you guys, the younger generation is odd. I would never date a woman and call her butt face. If I felt she had a butt face, I wouldn't even ask her out. Oh, I hate that autocorrect. But why are you serious? Or are you playing joke? Wow. The whole job shut down. Hey, Pablo, look who come. Oh, no, we got to, vamos, we got to go. Are you working, Wesley? Somebody on my channel, I don't remember who it was, said they wanted to grab the Walmart telecom phone and queue it up and play one of my live streams on the sheesh. Can you imagine me being broadcast in a Walmart somewhere in America, people going through the store, what the hell is this? I said, go for it, man. I'm not the one who did it, so do it. Give me airtime, even if it isn't a Walmart. That'd be awesome. I would love that. In the news, they hear that somebody was live streaming my channel on Walmart and it drove the people nuts. They couldn't find who was doing it, and it wouldn't stop playing. Hello, Wendy. How are you? That'd be awesome. People at work will be going, man, what is this crap? What is this? People will be getting mad. Some people will be going, what? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Who's talking on the thing? Welcome, Wendy. I'm good for a Tuesday night. Anybody do Taco Tuesday today? Who had tacos? Anybody? Some people would be enlightened, but some would be mad. They'd be saying, what is this SHIT? That's funny. Wendy, we try to have fun. Sometimes I'm serious, I get intense and passionate, but sometimes when the live chat is open, we just like to have fun. Well, thank you, Father. Appreciate that. Roast beef, no tacos. I have my usual mac and cheese. Pasta Tuesday, pasta Wednesday, pasta Monday, lots of pasta. It must be Italiano, man. Mamma mia. What are we having for dinner? Pasta. Oh, of course. It's been all right. Isn't it true that pizza was an American invention and not actually Italian? Is that true? Message me if you want advice. Privately message me and I can show you how you can become a millionaire. For just $59.95, you can buy my self-help books and guaranteed you will get all the money you want. But you got to give me $60 first. Clowns. Old fogies. Are we the jet set geriatric soon-to-be's? Oh my gosh, I do not want to be like those old people. Yeah, I gotta get my knee replaced and my hip went out and I'm on Plavix and got an ingrown toenail and gotta do a colonoscopy and tracheotomy and I hate all that. 3 installments of $19.99, and if you act now, we'll even throw in a free bottle opener. Folks, you've never seen a bottle opener. It doubles as a Swiss Army knife. You can use it to dig a hole big enough to hide in. You can chop down a tree with this thing. You won't want to miss out. Thank you for that, Thomas. Yeah, they're heavy. I don't know what they're made out of. It's a heavy stuff. It could be metal. Sangeeta! Mina, how are you? Thank you, Haley. I appreciate that. 20 years. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine me at 80. Will I be on YouTube at 80? I hope I'm not in a nursing home. Come on, Michael, I gotta change your diaper. Shit. Dude, I hope God comes before that. You just woke up? Well, good morning, Sangeeta from Kathmandu. 79 years, yep. Sangeeta and her cute little things. Sangeeta likes to dance on her channel. She actually has befriended some crows. They come up on the roof of her place. She talks to the birds and everything. It's pretty cool. You know, I noticed one of your crows. Is that a crow with the blue feathers in it, Mina? Or is that a different bird? I'm like, that's a crow with blue feathers? I've never seen. All ours are black. Yep, I'm the same butt wife. I can't wipe my own butt. I don't want to live. I do not. Nice. Mina, stop all that. Did the crows, does how come one of them's blue? Is that a crow or is that a different bird? Mina's having fun with the emojis. Oh my gosh, 102 years old. Wouldn't it be funny if I still was able to, have people watch a live stream? Wesley, thanks for coming in. I don't know, but why? That is weird, isn't it? A murder. A gaggle of geese. A pride of lions. A herd of cattle. Hey, Jay, yeah, that's good. What is it? What's barnyard biology? A flock of sheep. A pod of whales. What do you call a bunch of sharks together? A buffet? I don't know. A school of fish. Where's Christ follower? Oh, Christ follower, is your mom okay? Hey, Sir Jacob, how are you? Mina, how come you didn't answer my question? Oh my gosh. Congress is a group of baboons. Boy, that about sums it up. That's why there's so many problems. I did not know that. Positively wonderful. LaBelle, I'm 59. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Christ, I'm sorry about that. Lord, we pray for Christ follower's mother that she be all right. That you be with her during this time and heal her and give her your peace in Jesus' name. Amen. Got you. What was that, LaBelle? Who is LaBelle? Well, thank you, Christ follower. You've been awesome. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Be my lover, won't you be my lover? Yeah, and I didn't say anything that was offensive. I said I don't want to get to the point. I'm around old people in every church I go to, and they have the same discussion. I don't want to get to a point where I'm complaining about blown knees and bladder and urine infections. I mean, I took care of an older couple for years, and it's funny, Jim never did that. But Ann, man, she had this, she had that, and it's like, man, I don't want to outlive my ability to take care of myself. I'm not making fun of old people. But God knows our days. And I'm not saying getting old is easy. I'm feeling it. I'm absolutely feeling it. But I still want to have joy and I want to enjoy life. That's right, Christ follower. My mom always wanted to tell me and my entire family, don't you hate that? They do. There's always somebody who gets angry. And I agree, Colette. I'm not being insensitive. I am not. There are old people that suffer, and I feel for them. But when you got able bodied people coming to church and they're talking about plavics and their knees and this and that, and they're walking around, it's like, man, I didn't come here Sunday morning to listen to all this. I don't even go in there and talk to them about what's going on at work. I want to hear about God. I'm not going to sit there and go on to bend everybody's ear about the crap I go through at my job. Ricky, have a good evening and stay safe. And thanks always, Ricky, for your encouraging words and coming into chat. I mean, look, I don't know what my future brings on this earth. You know, we only have control of so many things. And most of the time, we have no control of anything. Absolutely, Christ follower. People get mad at the truth. Why? Why don't you get mad at yourself? Truth hurts. It hurts even me. None of us like to be criticized. Nobody likes it. I don't know anybody who says, oh, I love criticism. Bring it on, baby. Colette, you remind me that you were in here full of spunk one day, and then you had your situation, and you caused me to be sober. I'm glad you're still with us. And I know that, Colette. And you know, I felt for you. I and many people prayed for you. Hey, Beth, how are you? Hi, Keela. What in the personal independence payments? User, what is all that? That's good, Beth. You read me. Oh, look at Dan Walter. Dan Walter accused me of being an alcoholic. I've never drank any liquor in my life, dude. How old are you? 5? Colette, we love you. Who and what am I trying to do here? Nothing. I just toast a forum. She messaged me. I am so sorry. She lost her job. I apologize. She lost her job. She's very unhappy about it. I gave her encouragement. I told her, we are praying for you. You can always come to us. Hold on, Mr. Iraq. Hold on. What did I miss, Iraq? Is that Andrew again? No, I'm reading the comments. My eyes didn't shut. I'm actually sitting here reading the comments. No, Sierra messaged me. Oh my gosh, the other day. I'm so sorry. They fired her. And they did it over the phone. And that's sad. I thought when you said that I was sleeping by somebody leaving comments. Ginger Chew is Michael narcoleptic. What is narcoleptic? Now that's a big word. Just tired because you know what? I work. And I work my butt off. Mystery Rock. If I can get you to eat one of these, I will have won the war. No, I'm not like that, Krebs. All right, Colette, since you keep saying I'm going to sleep, I'm going to bed. With a hernia, ouch, but why? Don't overdo it. Blood people, thanks for coming in. No, I don't have that. No. You guys have seen me on lives. You know I don't have that. I'm tired at the end of the day. It's hard work. Absolutely. Sometimes I go to bed at 7:30. Last night I didn't even come on live. Why are your eyes watering? Hey, Tennessee, I didn't even see you sneak in. You have a good evening. All right, folks. Everybody tell me to go to bed. I better listen, everybody. You guys have a good evening. And I guess that concludes happy hour. What is SSYL? Keela, what? Mystery Rock, thank you. Christ follower, but why? Keela, I thought you had something to say. Oh, ginger makes my eyes water. Oh, these are good, Colette. You would like these. All right, I'm out. Peace out. Be safe.